Alright, today we're going to be checking out the Ghost Ridge from NativeAudio. Alright, so we are going to start off with the hall reverb. Alright, now we're going to go on to the plate reverb. Alright, now we're going to go on to the room reverb. Alright, now the final one, the spring. So I'm going to put the mix all the way up, bring the depth down a little bit, and let's get springy. Alright, so as you heard, that's pretty awesome. This does everything a Strymon Blue Sky does, but it's not $500. I believe this is only $150, and it takes up a lot less space. So, you know, you can spend $500, $550 I think, and have this giant box, or spend $150 and have this gorgeous. The only negative there is about this is it is a little confusing to use the reverb and the mod things. You have to hold this in and move these at the same time. So when you're playing guitar on stage, that can be a little annoying, but you can save presets, so just kind of work on that before you start playing. But if they ever do like I believe this is like a version 2.5, if they ever do a version 2, I would just add 2 more knobs right here in the bottom. I'm not a designer, so I don't know how hard that is, but that's the only negative. I don't use a ton of stereo, so the fact that it is mono does not bother me at all. If you are a big stereo guy, I would go. I would maybe go Strymon, but again, $500 versus $150. You really can't go wrong with this. You don't need to be in stereo constantly. And just like the Strymon, you can use this as kind of like an outboard gear. So you can hook this up to the output of your interface and put drums, vocals, guitars, anything through it. And I bet you it'll sound awesome. So the 4 different reverbs it has a hall, a plate, a room, and a spring. My favorite are the plate in the room. The hall is cool for like super ambient stuff. The spring, I'm just not a big fan of spring. It gets a little kind of like wobbly, like so that's not really my thing. But in addition to that, it has a depth, which is how much of the reverb, how big the reverb is. That's what the depth is. There's also some modulation, which I love me some modulated reverb. Sign me up. Modulated reverb and delay, gorgeous. So a little bit about this company. This is NativeAudio. They were previously Red House pedals. They're from here in Ohio. They're from Dayton, so that's pretty cool. It's only about 45 minutes away from me. So they are a Native-owned company, which is awesome. You do not see a lot of that, so support that. So that's a double win for me. Ohio company and a Native company. So great company. Go support them. Also, each pedal has this super cool artwork that actually has a story behind it. And you can go onto the website, and each pedal they make has its story that goes along with its artwork. So this is called the Ghost Ridge, and I believe it has something to do with the buffaloes. I don't want to sound ignorant, so go to the website, check that out. And they do a really good job of keeping the artwork gorgeous and simple. Some companies, the pedals look great, but it's overwhelming, and other companies, they're like, it's just a plain white box, which I don't like. So this is executed perfectly. NativeAudio Ghost Ridge, go check out some of their other pedals. They make just about every kind of pedal. So go check them out. Support a great company, Ohio company, and a Native-owned company. Peace.